Hello everyone, this is Direwolf20 and welcome to episode 21 of Direwolf20's Enigmatica 2 Expert Mode series. Today, we got some stuff to do. So taking a look in the gates section, I should be able to get into Botania at this point. Now, I planned to do a little bit more Astral Sorcery before jumping into Botania. However, one of the next things we want to get into with Astral Sorcery will be the Attunement Altar, where I can attune myself and do all the cool, magic stuff, and I believe attunements are a little bit different now than they used to be, or at least have more stuff to them. So looking in to do that, I was like, hey, let's make a spectral relay, which sounds cool, except for some reason I can't click on there. But anyway, spectral relays are neat looking. They need glass lenses. Okay, not a problem. Yeah, we can make those, right? Definitely. With Starlight Infuser. Or there's a simple luminous crafting table recipe, right? Yes, pretty simple, except for the fact that it requires Quicksilver, which is not a big deal. Mirrored glass, which is not a big deal. But it also requires mana glass, which you can only get from Botania. So we absolutely have to get into Botania before we can progress in Astral Sorcery in the way that I want. Plus, I want to get some things from Botania. Hint, sash, the sash, I want the sash. Tired of running so slowly, I want speed, I want to get around, I want the sash, I want it bad. So we're going to do that today. How does that sound? Hopefully awesome, because you don't have a lot of choice, because that's what we're doing. So Botania it is. We're going to get a nice, quick Botania setup going. We'll, do what we can to make things super awesome. And we'll see what we can do from there. So Botania, in order to get into a petal apothecary, I'm pretty sure we needed Astral Sorcery. Yes. So Astral Sorcery is required to make the petal apothecary so that we can get started with Botania. Now, there's a bag, right? Was that the quest reward? Yeah, flower pouch. I want that. So let's go make a petal apothecary, and then we can get a flower pouch. Sounds cool. So I haven't done a great job of trying to collect lots of flowers from Botania. So let's get some bone meal real quick. We've got some rose red that we can get more of with bone meal. There were sunflowers out and about somewhere, weren't there? I want to say out in this general direction. I had seen sunflowers. Didn't I see sunflowers somewhere? I could have sworn I had. Because I wouldn't mind having easy... Sunflowers work like the other things, don't they? In that you can just... Yeah, there they are. Can't you just bone meal these things and get copious amounts of yellow dye? Pretty much. Looks cool to me. Sweet. Not quite as immediate as the red dye from the rose bushes, but still pretty good. And maybe I won't have to use this whatchamacallit thing quite as much once we get a sash going. There we go. Cool. So you can give me some yellow dye, right? You can give me some more red dye. And that is pretty awesome. So can these guys be machined into the mechanism machine? Can you go into the crusher or anything like that? You can go to that crusher and we can go to the squeezer, right? That's about it. Yeah, it looks like it. Sag mill from Ender IO, but we're not quite there yet. So I can't put these in here or the enrichment or anything like that. Smelting. Yeah, none of these guys accept these things, but that's okay. We can just that. Because bone meal we're actually quite good on. Because remember, in the nether, we have a pretty good setup of bone meal going on. There's a lot of bones down there. Sleeping charm. Isn't there some kind of charm for sleeping? That's the dark utility. Makes sleeping easier while in the inventory. I think this makes it faster. Or does that let you sleep? I want something that lets me sleep such that, when it's daytime, it turns to nighttime for Astral. But we'll get there, hopefully. I mean, blood magic, right? That's a thing. Blood magic's in the pack, isn't it? I want to say it is. So maybe if we get there, that might be cool. But yeah, let's do Botania today, because that'll give me some good stuff, I think. Also, working on my fruit. That's the one I'm a little bit low on, but everything else I'm okay. So that should be cool. So I should be able to get a few more bone blocks here. And then we can do this and this, right? Isn't that it? Or is it? It's 2, isn't it? It's something like that. It's like 2 of these and 2 of these. There we go. Floral fertilizer works for me. Cool. So put you away, and I'll put bone meal in the mob drop chest. Sure, why not? So a little bit of floral fertilizer, but not much. But also, like, you know, this isn't a skyblock map, so there are actual flowers out and about in the world. But once we get, you know, some initial ones, we should be cool. So let's start. That's a good start. I got white, which is what I wanted. Sweet. And then we're going to want shears, and then we can grow these things and get, you know, far more flowers from them. Cool. Shears we should have some of. Yep, we do. Cool. And then I'm actually going to snag that bone meal that I had so that I can grow. And then do that, right? Is there any, like, tricks to making that even more drops? Nah, it's good. See, guys, it's useful to have a base with dirt on the ground. All right, with that taken care of, right? Now we want the petal apothecary, which is cobblestone slabs, not smooth stone slabs. In the starlight altar. Now, hopefully the starlight altar does not require a huge amount of starlight to do this craft, but I guess we'll find out. Oh, and even in preparation, you're going to see that there's something in here. I was all ready to make a grinder doohickey, which we have enough starlight to craft. So hopefully we have enough starlight to craft the petal apothecary as well. Hooray, and that was a quest. Cool, petal apothecary. Hey, looks like we have enough. Works for me. Beautiful. So I'm thinking if this is my Botania area, maybe this area over here could serve. Let's see, how are we for dirt? We have 9 dirt. I'm gonna heal a little more dirt. Just a smidge. Building gadget, cool. You, good, good, good. We have a petal apothecary. Hooray! So that unlocks a few things. First off, we can claim that reward, which is neat. So that unlocks Botania, which will eventually get me into mystical agriculture, which is cool. And also blood magic. So that's another gate that's going to be unlocked as a result of that. And it also unlocks the Botania chapter of quests, which I assume one of these guys is this guy. Check, detect, submit, floral fertilizer, nice. And Alexa Botania, which I made at the beginning of the episode, so I don't need 2, so adios. Hooray! Botania quest line. Sweet. And more floral fertilizer. And we got a petal apothecary, 5 experience levels. That's cool. Huh. I don't know why I got 5 experience levels. That's a weird quest reward. So making the flowers, making the stuff, making the living wood, pure daisy, yada, 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 etc., etc. So let's go somewhere relatively not far away. Oh, I got a little nauseous. Oh boy, getting dizzy. Now the reason I'm going over here is I'd like to do this, please. Thank you. Basically, I want to harvest a whole bunch of dirt so that I can build out a big land bridge. Ah, hungry. Come here, you pineapple ham. Hey, an ender lily. Don't mind if I do. I don't need industrial hemp seeds as much as I want an ender lily. How's that? A little over 1,000. And now we're at 1,500-ish. Gotta love vein miner. Does make life a little bit less tedious, I gotta say. I've always said like I don't want it in my pack because it's, I don't know, like in my packs when I play I like to you know, have like a clear progression. Like, you know, vein miner having it from day 1 is a little bit not for kitchen sink packs, but for a pack like this, I think it makes sense. So I like that it's in this one. All right, building gadget. Let's do the thing. In fact, I could probably just go horizontal wall mode and set you to 15 by 15. Sorry, squid. I'm sure that hurts. But I'm just trying to fill in a lake here. I think that's cool. And then build to me real quick. Nice. All right, so that'll be good. That'll be a nice wide area with which we can do some Botania type stuff. So that works. So let's put, because we are also going to need, you know, like an attunement altar area. Like Astral takes up a lot of space actually. So I'm now questioning whether I want to have this area be for Astral because it's such a large area. And Astral, the attunement altar itself requires a huge amount of space. Huge amount of space. And I don't have a plan at this point, at least, for a Botania area, like building, but maybe I want one. I don't know. I also have some Astral buildings to look at, so I should figure that out. Maybe Botania can just serve right here, because this is like a nice-ish area. Could you horizontal wall for me again? Just give me some nice... That could be cool. Yeah, I like that idea. Yeah, maybe over here will be my Botania area. And that'll leave that area over there for a lot of the Astral. Because Astral just needs a huge amount of terrain, where Botania doesn't as much. Now, this only picks up the standard Botania flowers. I don't think it can pick up the tall ones. So I don't actually know if I want this pouch. Just because I don't think I need it. So we'll stick it in this area over here for a moment. Okay. We also got an Ender Lily seed, which is kind of nice. Orange Tulip is vanilla Minecraft, right? Mystical, these guys are cool. Let's trash some stuff we don't need at the moment. Just cleaning up my inventory. And I'm also going to put away... I haven't really been using my drill that much. I thought it would be nice to have, but I really haven't needed it too much. So I'm going to put that away for a bit as well. As well as the scanner. So I did look at the scanner a little bit. And the scannable mod... There's apparently modules that we have to craft that helps decide what I'm scanning for. Use on a block to configure the module. That's cool. Structures, fluids, entities. Oh, that's neat. Rare ores, diamond, emerald. Common ores, coal and iron. Nice. All right, so I can do like a generic rare ores. And the blank scanner module doesn't look bad. I just haven't gotten around to scanning yet. So once we need to find stuff, we will do that. I'm going to throw star metal ore in here, and that should be good. And I really should look at charging my flux capacitor pretty soon. Oh, and I've got some quest rewards that hung out in my inventory that have been wasting my inventory for a while now. Can I upgrade this bag? I feel like I can, right? Isn't there an upgrade I can do to this? You can equip it. Yeah, so you can equip it, so that's cool. I don't see any direct upgrades to it. So there's a middle backpack, which is basically that. Interesting. There's a lot of frames and tiers and that kind of stuff. Frame tier 3, leather tier 3. Okay. Oh, I got it. Different types of leather equals. So tanned leather, bound leather. Okay. We'll play with that a little bit later. I really want to get into Botania today. So let's get our petal apothecary going. So we're going to need the seeds, like vanilla seeds, which I've got a lot of wheat, but I don't have any seeds really, which is strange. Oh no, there's some, yeah. Can you come from wheat? Apparently in a sag mill you can, but I can't do something like this or that. Nope. Okay, not a problem. We can always get more with bone meal. And the other thing I'd like to have I made a reservoir yet? No, but I should be able to make one unless this recipe is different. It's not. So let's get a little bit of redstone and some iron. And do we have Invar handy? No, but I could probably make some. And you know what? I can do, well, What if I did 2 of you? No, I'll do... And where's my nickel? I should have some nickel. Will you make Invar? The answer is yes. Sweet. Copper and glass. All right, so for a reservoir, thought I had made one of these already, but I'm not seeing it, so I can always just make another. Oh wait, no, I do have one. Ha! Knew I had one. Knew I had one. Okay, I knew I had one. Sometimes when you play a lot of Minecraft, some of the series can run together, and you're like, what did I make yet, and what didn't I make in this one? Now, granted, at this period, I'm only doing one series at a time, so I don't have a lot of excuses. though on my Twitch streams, I am playing a different pack, so I have a little bit of an excuse, if that helps. Reservoir is definitely an amazing item when it comes to this pack, or this mod. All right, so let's get our petal apothecary going, right? So you're gonna get this dude. Hooray, quest complete, pure daisy. All right, so you're gonna chill there, you're gonna chill there. We're gonna want some of you, and we're gonna want some smooth stone. Good, I have some in here, nice. So here's a neat trick. Actually, let's do this. I'll show you guys a cool trick if you want to be a little bit cheesy with building gadgets. Because who doesn't want to be a little bit cheesy? Okay, so what you can do is go horizontal wall, range 3. Look at the top of the flower. And see how it's going to, like, place it like that? So when you look at the top of a block in horizontal mode, it places it around that block. Now I can undo those in a minute, and I'll get all the resources out. Cool. All right, so that gets that going. So while we're waiting on those things to cook, let's get some drawers, because I always like to do drawers for my petal thingy, right? So let's get a few of those. Chests are not terrible anymore, right? They're a little bit bad, because you need buttons and you need treated wood. Let's see. Chest. Doot. Doot. I'm just going to get a bunch so that I have it for later, and then we can trash can those extra buttons. Cool. And then for drawers, well, if I want a 2x2 drawer, I need, oh no, I get 4 chests for that. Okay, cool. Right? So that should be plenty of 4x4. Yeah, that should be plenty. Yeah, that's good. Because I always like to have, like, maybe some seeds over there and some floral fertilizer and some bone meal and that kind of stuff to hang on to and help out with. And maybe even my shears can chill over there. So that's good for that. So let's get, while that stuff's cooking, one of each petal color. And maybe I'll get lucky with my floral fertilizer. I would hope that I would. Now, normally, don't you have, like, particle effects going on here? I thought there's usually particle effects going on here. There's not something funny about pure daisies in this pack. Nope, pretty standard stuff. Okay, that's cool. So let's get our florals going. And let's also get that. Okay, and then usually that seems cool. Okay, so I'll convert as much of these here. Let's do this for a sec. So white will usually go here. Floral is fine. Chill here for a sec, most of my junk, would you? Well, except you. I want time to continue to build up. Let's get all these flowers converted to petals, and then we'll figure out from there where we need to go, and if we need any more. I'm thinking chances are I probably got most of what I need, but we'll find out. Nice. Okay, so orange. That one's magenta, right? And light blue. Yellow, lime, pink, gray. Yellow, lime, pink, gray. Light gray, cyan, purple, blue. Light gray, cyan, purple, blue. And then brown, green, red, black. Cool. And a little bit more white, and then we're good. Nice. And then over here, I'll store this guy. I will store you. And I'll store a few of these. And I'll store my seeds. And now we've got a nice little setup here. Now, can I set up Wayla's module for drawers not to be as big as a thing? Capability, dark details, bow. Really? Huh. I thought that was like an add-on that I could see, but oh well, doesn't matter. Sometimes it just bugs me when you have such a large thing there. Alright, something tells me that living wood and living stone is a different recipe. So I need arcane stone from Thaumcraft. Haha. And for living wood, we need infused wood from Astral Sorcery, which you just drop wood into liquid starlight. Okay. So that's a thing. So let's undo these guys. All right, so we need arcane stone. Do I have a bucket on me? I do. Right, so that was a little bit of an overshoot. See why I need a sash? All right, so liquid starlight. I don't know if this is going to use it up, so let's find out. Boom. Did I get the thing? I did. Infused wood. Okay, sweet. It's kind of hard to see, but it kind of goes through the... Okay, that's nice. Neat. No, that wasn't so bad. Okay, cool. And then arcane stone, right? Which is also not a bad crafting recipe, frankly. It's pretty easy to get arcane stone. We might even have some in here, do we? No. But we might have some in the chest over here. We have two. Could use a little bit more. This stuff is just one of any crystal, right? So let's get... I have a lot of Terra, typically. Yes, I do. So, and this doesn't actually use V. You can craft it in a normal window, right? So it doesn't actually use any of that. So that's cool. Okay. So that's the gist of why things... I knew there was normally particle effects. And it occurred to me like 2 minutes after I realized it wasn't crafting, like, wait, maybe the recipes are different. So let's do this and this, right? So for you, you're gonna go there, and you, now we're talking, look at that, particle effects, huzzah! Nice. Back in a minute, literally 1 minute. Hooray, it worked! So then we can undo, cool, quest complete. Nice, right? Neat little trick. Build easily, undo easily. And now while that's going, we're going to want some brown. So we're going to want a few endo flames. So we're going to want a decent amount of brown, red, and light gray. And we really don't have a lot of light gray. So let's grow a lot of these. We'll be right back. I'm going to do this off camera. All right, so just to be sure, let's look at a spreader. That... Not terrible, not terrible, not terrible. Weird, but not terrible. How about a mana pool? White and light gray petal blocks, living rock, diluted mana pool, rock crystal. That's interesting, but not completely weird. Huh. Okay, cool. So I've got some of these things. We're going to need some seeds. And we're going to need you. You know what I'm going to do is put you, and you. Right? So the endoflame requires 2 brown. Right? And then this. So what I should be able to do now is this, this. Whoops. Cool. And we're getting a little bit low on browns right now, so I should probably grow a few more of them. Cool. 2 undos. All right. Let's do a couple more of these if I can. Ah, you forgot it. All right, that's 10 endoflames. That should be good enough. So now let's figure out all the stuff we need for a spreader, because that was not terrible looking, but different. So we need lime petal blocks. We need glimmering living wood, which is just that. So that's just glowstone. So that's the standard recipe. An illumination powder is nitor, couple aquamarine, and some glowstone. So we're going to need a healthy amount of glowstone here, right? Maybe not that far of a shot. Just grab a stack of glowstone, right? Now I know we're going to need a couple spreaders, right? So let's get a couple of these things going. So we're going to want you. Can I just get 6? Does that sound unreasonable? I don't think so. I might need to break down a little bit more of this stuff, though. You know, just go for broke. Yeah, because we're getting a little bit low on that stuff. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Right? Not bad at all. It's a good starting point, and then we'll come back for more. Okay? We need our astral wand. I think it was just aquamarine, and that's about it. So aquamarines we've got over here. Cool. So for the spreader, we need illumination powder, which is this. Cool. And that gets me 16 of it per craft. So that's not bad. Okay. Waking up from a little nap, and I think we have most of what we'll need here. So this should be enough for spreaders, right? So I made these things off camera real quick. So spreaders should be cool. So there's 2 mana spreaders for me, right? Now we need the mana pools. So first we need the diluted, which is going to be some light blue dye, which I just made, right? Let's get 2 mana pools to start with. I think that sounds fair, right? And then regular mana pools are going to need white petal blocks and a couple of crystals. Cool. So we'll get a low purity one here. We can always go get more crystals, obviously. And purity you can eventually improve, right? So I think what happens is you want to like grow the crystal to the point where it doubles, and then once it splits, it's basically like 2 smaller crystals that have higher purity. So you can eventually get all the stats maxed out. And that's about it for those guys. Cool. So we'll upgrade you with white petal blocks, that's right. I want more of you and more of you. Cool. Nice. There we go. White petal blocks. Full-blown mana pool. Oh, I need light gray ones too, that's right. Light gray. Cool. Cool. Alright, so that should be 2 mana pools. Check. And check. Beautiful. That's what's up, dudes. Alright, so let's undo these things. Mana pool quest complete. Nice. And now... Oh, I got a mana steal. Yeah, that happened at some point. So let's do like the standard dropper configuration that we've done, right? So what do we have by way of droppers? Automatic precision dropper. I can make one of these right now, right? I don't see why not. And I think that would be cool to do. Let's try and like make this super duper compact, which I think I can do. If I can just get mana going before the end of the episode, then we can come back next episode and have a bunch of mana. That's at least kind of the plan. So I have one of you, but we need to upgrade you. And then we're going to need a couple of these dudes, right? Now, a regular dropper is a regular dropper. Cool. So one of these, one of those. And too much junk. You need to be upgraded with, I remember it's like gold. Yeah, gold cables. 4 gold cables. Which I think is 2 gold ingots. And then we're going to need some of those treated wood things. Oh, it's 1 gold ingot. I was close, but also wrong. Okay, and I might have treated wood sticks around here somewhere. I have 2 treated sticks exactly. Nice. Oh, they're impregnated. Stupid. There we go, 2 of them. Cool. Okay, and then we can get this thing, which just needs some cobble. And this thing, which I didn't actually make yet. Cool. So let's just test this real quick. We'll do it right here. All right, so if I pop you there... Oh, duh. Didn't actually craft the thing. And I need some food too while I'm at it. Anything I've not eaten yet that needs to contribute to hearts? Donut. I'm pretty sure I want this thing placed like that, right? So if I pop... Perfect, right? Beautiful. That's what we want. So let's get some coal or something like that. Some kind of fuel burning material. 1, 2, 3. And then we'll just do as much more as we can. That'll do for now. Yeah, we have a decent amount of coal from all the mining we've done. Right? And this should be a nice and compact way of producing mana. So let's get our mana production over here-ish, right? We'll do like right about here. That shouldn't be too bad. We might want a couple more at some point. All right. Let's just do this, and if I have to rotate him, I can. Sure, I've got something on me. Yeah, I do. Okay. So then we need a spreader. You know what I'm gonna do? Replace these dudes, because when you place them, they will bind. Okay, so now they should all be bound, and I don't have a Wand of the Forest yet, so I should probably get one of those. How's cyan sound for a petal? Wand of the Forest, right? Cool, and the cyan dye can go in there. Quest complete. So now if we check these guys, they should all be bound to that thing, which is great. And then a mana pool can go here. Technically, it could be right up against it, I guess, but that'll work. So now we do that. Whoops. Nice. And now you guys should be producing mana. Cool. So I'm going to call that a good wrapping up point for the episode. We're producing mana. Next episode, we'll come back. We'll have access to mana glass, which means we can progress in astral sorcery. We'll also make a sash so that we can run around this world a little bit faster. And other cool stuff. So for now, Double 20 signing off. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Take it easy.